My beloved child, I see the fear in your heart. I see how time and time again you hold back your words, the tightness in your chest, the lump in your throat, the thoughts that long to be expressed, the truth that yearns to be spoken. You want to speak up, but something stops you. You feel that your voice doesn't matter, that your words aren't important enough. You are afraid of rejection, afraid of judgment, afraid of being misunderstood. You tell yourself that it's better to stay quiet, that it's safer to keep your thoughts to yourself. But my child, this fear is not from me. This fear is keeping you from the purpose I have for you. Today I want to reveal to you why you feel this way and how you can break free from the chains that silence you. Stay with me until the end, because what I am about to share could change everything for you. It could be the moment you finally step into the power and purpose you were meant for. It could set you free from the fear that has held you back for so long. And it could help you find the courage to use the voice I have given you. Imagine standing in a room filled with people, each one holding a candle. Everyone's candle is burning brightly, illuminating the room with warmth and light, while you hold yours close unlit, unsure whether your flame is worthy. My child, your voice is like that candle. It was meant to bring light to the world. It was meant to shine. When you stay silent, it's like holding an unlit candle in a room that desperately needs more light. You have a voice, a light, that can change the atmosphere, that can bring warmth and hope to those around you. But the enemy wants you to believe that your voice doesn't matter, that your light isn't needed. He whispers lies into your heart, telling you that it's better to stay silent, that your words won't make a difference. But my beloved, these are lies. I have given you a voice for a reason. I have placed a fire in your heart that is meant to be shared. He whispers lies into your heart, telling you that it's better to stay silent, that your words won't make a difference. But my beloved, these are lies. I have given you a voice for a reason. I have placed a fire in your heart that is meant to be shared. The Bible tells us in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." My child, the fear that keeps you from speaking up is not from me. I did not create you to be silent, to hide in the shadows, to live in fear of what others might think. I created you with power, with love, with a sound mind. I created you to speak truth, to declare my love, to be a voice of hope in a world that so desperately needs it. When you stay silent, you are allowing fear to control you, to steal the power I have given you. Think of Esther, who found her voice in the palace of the king and saved her people. She was afraid, but she spoke up, and her courage changed the fate of a nation. Today, I want to help you find your voice. I want to show you how to overcome the fear that has held you captive, how to step into the fullness of who I have created you to be. Imagine a bird that was created to sing, its feathers vibrant and its heart full of melody, but instead it sits silently on a branch, watching as other birds fill the air with their songs. The bird is afraid that its song won't be good enough, that it will be overshadowed by the voices of others. But my child, I did not create you to be silent. I created you to sing, to speak, to share the message that I have placed in your heart. Your voice is unique. It carries a melody that no one else can replicate, a melody that brings joy, peace, and comfort. When you stay silent, the world misses out on the beauty of your song. You were created to bring something special to the world, a perspective, a truth, a love that only you can share. There was a man named Moses, whom I called to speak on behalf of my people. But Moses was afraid. He doubted his ability to speak. He told me, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh?" Exodus 3:11. He was fearful of his inadequacies, of his shortcomings. But I did not leave Moses alone in his fear. I told him, "I will be with you." Exodus 3:12. My child, just as I was with Moses, I am with you. Moses went from being a stuttering shepherd to leading a nation out of slavery, not because of his own power, but because he trusted in me. When you speak, you do not speak alone. I am with you, guiding your words, giving you the strength and courage you need. When you are afraid to speak up, remember that I am with you, that I am the one who gives you the words to say. Another reason why you may be afraid to speak up is because you fear rejection. You worry that if you share your thoughts, if you speak from your heart, others will turn away. They will not understand. Rejection can feel like a door slamming in your face. But my beloved, rejection does not define your worth. Jesus himself faced rejection. He spoke truth, he spoke love, and yet many turned away from him. In John 15:8, Jesus said, "If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first." My child, if you are rejected for speaking the truth, know that you are not alone. You are following in the footsteps of my son, who was rejected, but whose voice changed the world. Rejection is simply a closed door, and I am the one who will open new doors before you. Your worth is not determined by the acceptance of others. Your worth is found in me, and I say that you are worthy, that you are loved, that your voice matters. Imagine a seed that is planted deep in the soil. At first, it is hidden, unseen, and it may seem as though nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, the seed is growing. Its roots are spreading, nourished by the warmth of the sun and the gentle rain, and eventually it breaks through the soil, reaching for the light. My child, your voice is like that seed. It may feel small, insignificant, hidden, but when you speak up, when you break through the fear that has kept you buried, your voice can grow, it can reach others, it can bring life and hope to those around you. Just as the seed reaches for the light, let your voice reach out to others. Do not be afraid to let your voice grow, to let it be heard. You have something to say that can make a difference. Do not be afraid to let your voice grow, to let it be heard. You have something to say that can make a difference. In Matthew 5:14-16, I said, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." My child, you are the light of the world. Your voice is meant to shine, to bring light to those who are in darkness. When you stay silent, you are hiding the light that I have placed within you. Imagine the times you have been in a room full of people, feeling like you had something to say but held back. Those were moments when your light was hidden. Do not hide your light. Let it shine. Let your voice be heard. Speak with courage, knowing that I am with you, that I have given you a spirit of power, not of fear. Imagine a river that is blocked by a dam. The water builds up, pressing against the barrier, longing to flow freely, to bring life to the land. My child, your voice is like that river. It was meant to flow, to bring life, to nourish those around you. But fear has built a dam, holding back the words that long to be spoken. Today, I want to break down that dam. I want to set your voice free, to let it flow with the power and love that I have placed within you. Picture the river breaking through, the water rushing forward, nourishing the land, turning dry ground into green pastures, bringing life wherever it touches. When you speak, you bring life. When you share your heart, you bring hope. Do not let fear hold you back any longer. Let your voice flow like a river, bringing life to all who hear it. My beloved child, if this message is touching your heart, if you are tired of living in fear, if you are ready to find your voice, then I invite you to take action. Subscribe now so that you can stay connected to my words, to my love, and to my guidance. Let me be the one who helps you find your voice, who gives you the courage to speak up, who fills your heart with the confidence you need to be heard. Imagine a lighthouse standing tall on the shore, its light cutting through the fog, guiding ships safely to harbor. My child, you are like that lighthouse. Your voice is meant to guide, to bring others safely to me. When you speak up, you are like a beacon of hope, a light in the darkness, leading others to the safety of my love. Do not be afraid to let your light shine. Do not be afraid to let your voice be heard. I have given you a message, a truth that the world needs to hear. Your voice matters. Your words can bring hope, healing, and life to those who are lost, to those who are searching for meaning, for love, for me. Do not be afraid to let your light shine. Do not be afraid to let your voice be heard. I have given you a message, a truth that the world needs to hear. Your voice matters. Your words can bring hope, healing, and life to those who are lost, to those who are searching for meaning, for love, for me. If this message is resonating with you, if you are ready to stop hiding your voice, if you are ready to let your light shine, then I invite you to like this message. By liking it, you are making a declaration that you are ready to let go of the fear, that you are ready to let your voice be heard, that you are ready to step into the fullness of who I have created you to be. And now, I ask you to take another step. Leave a comment below and write, "I am finding my voice through God's strength," as a declaration of your commitment to this journey. By sharing these words, you are not only making a commitment to yourself, but also encouraging others who are on the same path. Together, you are building a community of faith, a community that supports one another in finding their voice, in shining their light, in sharing the love and truth that I have placed within them. Beloved, you do not have to stay silent. You do not have to live in fear of what others might think. I am with you, and I am telling you that your voice matters. I want to help you find the courage to speak up, to share your heart, to let your light shine. Together we will walk this journey, and together we will find the strength, the courage, the boldness to speak truth, to declare my love, to be a voice.